Shalom, brothers and sisters. I hope you all doing well. Today I'm going to read Judges chapter 12 and 13, okay? But before I continue, I would like to give all glory and honor to the God of Israel and His beloved Son Christ the Messiah. Okay, let's start with chapter 12, and the chapter 12 is about like a civil war among the Israelites. So black on black crime, okay? Verse 1. And the men of Ephraim gathered themselves together and went northward and said unto Jephthah, Wherefore passed thou over to fight against the children of Ammon, and didst not call us to go with thee? We will burn thine house upon thee with fire. So they was like, you didn't call us, to help you fight the enemy. We're going to burn down your house with you in it. We're going to destroy you. Instead of being happy like, oh, the Most High have delivered the enemy into our hands, it doesn't matter with who was the leader or which tribes went and fight the enemy. It doesn't matter. The thing is, we are delivered. We are delivered. So let's be happy and rejoice and drink and rejoice and praise the Most High. But instead of they were threatening Jephthah and his they were threatening Jephthah. We're going to burn you. We're going to burn your house with you in it. We're going to destroy you. That is not love at all. Okay, verse 2. And Jephthah said unto them, I and my people were at great strife with the children of Ammon. And when I call you, you deliver me not out of their hands. Jephthah was like, we have called you. When we was struggle, we have called you, but you refuse to come and help us fight the enemy. You refuse. And when I saw that ye delivered me not, I put my life in my hands and passed over against the children of Ammon, and the Lord delivered them into my hand. Wherefore then are ye come up unto me this day to fight against me? I call you, you refuse to come. So the Most High help me. The Most High help us fight the enemy. The Most High destroy these people for us. God have delivered them into our hands. So why are you saying all those things? Why are you trying to kill? You want to kill me for no reason. It's not that I didn't invite you. It's not that I didn't ask you for your help. I did, but you refused. And me, I do believe that the Ephraimites, they was jealous and envy of Jephthah. And they was jealous and envy and greed, because this what I do believe. I believe it was about the spoil. Because now they understand that, now the Most High have delivered the Ammonites into their hands, so that means there was a great spoil. There was gold and silver and precious stones. So we want that. But since we didn't went to war, we refused to go, so they won't give us nothing. So they make up stuffs to find a reason to destroy their own people. And me, I believe once they, like he was telling them, we're going to burn down your house. Once they have done that, they will take all those spoil with them. Me, I really do believe it's about the spoil. It's about those things that they have taken from the Ammonites, because that's how it was back then. When these nations, when they was going to war, they will bring all those goods with them, all those precious things they will bring with them. And the groups that will going to win the war, the group that have won the war will take all those spoils from the other groups. So I believe that was the case. Okay, and this our people, they are like this. They are like this till this day. You see, when Israelites, they see something in you that they can't have and they want it, they will make up stuff. They will find a reason. They will find a reason, to trying to destroy you, because they can't get the thing that you have. Okay, since I can have that, what she or he have, or whatever, I will find a reason to hate him. And once I hate him, I can kill him or kill her. This is the mindset of our people. You have Israelite, right? They don't like you. They don't like you at all, but they can't come close to you. But they hate you, okay? But they can't come close to you, so they will find a reason to come close to you. And once they come near, they come close to you, they will make sure that they will how do you say this? They will lock you out, or I don't know how to say this, but they will lock you out. And once they have done that, they know that you're going to react back, right? So once you react, that's a green light for them to destroy you. Now they get you. So that's why Israelites sometimes, not sometimes, you as a child of the light, you must be wise among your own people. Okay? You must know the difference when they're trying to get you, to lock you out. Okay? You must see the difference. Okay, he or she trying to lock me out, but the thing is, I'm just going to ignore you. I'm not going to respond at all on that. And this, when you go out or you are among Israelite, I see this thing all over the place. You see that one, he don't like that one. They don't like each other, but they will try to come close, especially in these parties, Israelite parties, okay, house parties. Okay, they don't like you, but they will try to come close to you, so that you can step on their shoes, on her shoes. And once you step on his or her shoes, that's a green light for them to kill you, to shoot you, to stick you with their knife, or to fight you. That's our people mindset. But you, as a child of the light, once you know that, once you have discerned this, you must ignore and walk away, just like Christ walked away. Because that is what they're trying to do, lock you out, so that they can hurt you and say, I hurt him or hurt her because he or she did this unto me. And that is what I believe was happening here. They wanted the spoil, but they didn't get the spoil, so they find a reason. They make all these stuffs up, to fight their own people, because they was envy and jealous and greedy. It was about the spoil, okay? It was all about the spoil. And of course the name. I want to be the leader. I wanted to be, when they talk about this word, I want they call my name like, oh, we the Ephraimites, we was there as well. That is what I do believe, okay? Forward. Then Jephthah gathered together all the men of Gilead and fought with Ephraim. And the men of Gilead smote Ephraim, because they said, Ye Gileadites are fugitives of Ephraim among the Ephraimites and among the Manassites. And the Gileadites took the passes of Jordan before the Ephraimites. And it was so that when those Ephraimites which were escaped said, Let me go over, then the men of Gilead said unto him, art thou an Ephraimite? If he say, Nay, then said they unto him, Say now Shilobed. And he said, Sibolet. Say now Shibolet. And he said, Sibolet. For he could not frame to pronounce it right. Then they took him and slew him at the passes of Jordan. And there fell at that time of the Ephraimite 42,000 Israelites died. The Gileadites have killed 42,000 Ephraimites, black on black crime, because the Ephraimites first they threatened them, and then they call them names like fugitives. Because of these silly things, they have destroyed 42,000 of their own people, black on black crimes. And you see, before all this happened, the Ammonites, they have oppressed Israelites for years. They have done all this evil unto them for years, and none of them have lifted up their hands to fight them, till the Most High used Jephthah, of course. But before those days, before those time, they was like they was none of them like lift up their hands, to go against the enemy. They was under them. They was submit unto them. They was doing everything what they command them to do. They didn't try to hurt them, but they was slave unto them. You see. But now your brother saying some silly stuffs. He called you names, and that was enough for you to destroy them. But all these, the enemy who have been oppressed you for years, you didn't lift up a hands to fight them, but your brother called you names, so you are ready to destroy them. 42,000 you destroy, you kill because of name stuffs, because of silly things. This is our people in 2023. Black on black crimes. And these black on black crimes is about silly stuffs. It's about silly things, just like I said in the beginning. Because an Israelite don't like you. He don't like the way you talk, the way you walk, the way you dress. They don't. That's how our people are. They will kill you because I don't like the way she talk, the way she dressed, the way she look at me. I don't like it. I'm going to kill you. You see? This is the mindset of our people. But then you have the heathen nation who are oppressing you daily, day and night. They doing evil unto you. They are discriminate against you. They are oppressing you, destroying you. But you won't lift up any hands to fight them back or to hate them. But when it's about your own people, you will destroy him in a second. In a second, you will destroy him. You know how to do evil, but not good unto your own people. And these Israelites, the Most High going to deal with you if you still like this. The Most High going to deal with you. But the thing is, Jephthah, he shouldn't do this. He should words don't hurt. Just ignore it and keep moving. I'm going to focus on being a judge to the Israelite. But if the Ephraimites, they was like come and fight them, he should protect himself. But in this case, they was using words. Okay. So he shall not go and kill them because of all that name calls. He should just leave them to the Most High. And I believe the Most High, he is behind all this as well. The Most High, he allowed all this to happen. Okay? Because I believe all these Israelites that they have been killed, they was doing things behind closed door. Wickedness. So the Most High used Jephthah to judge them. That is what I do believe, but we shall not do this. But still, if the Most High used them to judge them, it's still black on black crime when you compare it with our lives in 2023. Okay, but once again, I believe the Most High used Jephthah to judge these Ephraimites because they was doing evil things behind closed door. Okay, and especially the group who was saying that we're going to burn your house. That's an evil mindset. That's wickedness. So you hate your brothers. Only someone who hates other Israelite will say stuff like that. I'm going to burn you with you. I'm going to burn your house with you in your house. That's a wicked mindset. Though I believe the Most High used Jephthah to judge them, to destroy them. But once again, we shall not do this. This is black on black crime. You as a child of the light, when you see Israelite, you disturb another Israelite who trying to lock you out, because they will lock you out just like they have done. They will lock you out because they want something from you, so they will trying to lock you out so that they can say, okay, I got you. They will lock you out to hurt you. Once you discern that, just keep it moving. Just ignore all that. Words don't hurt at all. But if they come physically, you must protect yourself. But it's about words. If you can ignore that, just ignore that. Just get away from that. Just like Christ. You think Christ could not destroy the Pharisees and the Sadducees? You think he shall not ask his Father to destroy them? He could do all that. But he was a light. He came to be a light for them because they was walking in darkness. So he was ignore all that. He was on all the time for his life. When he saw them, once he told them about the word, he was fleeing from them. He was get out of the midst out of them because they wanted to kill him. And you as a child of the light, That must be your mindset. Some Israelite, you have to get out of their way. Once you discern that, stay out of their way. Leave them alone. Words don't hurt at all, but don't go and try to destroy your own people. Even you don't kill them physically, but you hate them in your mind. Don't do that. Leave them to the Most High and be a child of the Most High. Do that which the Most High have called you to do, and leave them to the Most High. Okay. 7. And Jephthah judged Israel 6 years. Then died Jephthah the Gileadite, and was buried in one of the cities of Gilead. And after him Ephraim of Bethlehem judged Israel. And he had 30 sons and 30 daughters, whom he sent abroad, and took in 30 daughters from abroad for his sons. And he judged Israel 7 years. So he has taken daughters for his sons, and sons for his daughters. That's how it should go. And this man, he was a rich man, he had multiple wives. That's why he had 60 children. Okay. Then died Ephraim, and he was buried at Bethlehem. And after him Elam the Zebulunite judged Israel, and he judged Israel 10 years. And Elam the Zebulunite died, and was buried in Ashalom, in the country of Zebulun. And after him Abdon the son of Hillel of Phiratonite judged Israel, and he had 40 sons and 30 nephews that rode on 60 and 10 ass coats, and he judged Israel 8 years. So this man, he has also multiple wives, and he was rich. He was a rich man. Okay. Once again, multiple wives is not for poor. It's not for poor Israelite. It's for rich Israelites. Okay. And Abdon the son of Hillel the Phiratonite died, and was buried in Phiraton in the land of Ephraim, in the mount of the Amalekites. Chapter 13. And the children of Israel did evil again in the sight of the Lord, and the Lord delivered them into the hand of the Philistine 40 years. And there was a certain man of Zorah, of the family of the Danites, whose name was Manoah, and his wife was barren and bare not, so his wife could not bear a child. And the angel of the Lord appeared unto the woman, and said unto her, Behold, now thou art barren, and bearest not, but thou shalt conceive and bear a son. So the angel he appeared unto her and was telling her that you're going to get this child. Okay, you're going to get a son. Now therefore beware, I pray thee, and drink not wine nor strong drink, and eat not any unclean things. And he telling her this because once again they was doing evil in the sight of the Lord. So many Israelites, they wasn't keep God's commandment. They was walking after the way of the heathen. So that's why he was make it clear unto her, don't eat any unclean things. Okay, because they was living an unclean life, these Israelites. Okay. For lo, thou shalt conceive and bear a son, and no Caesar shall come on his head. For the child shall be a Nazarite unto God from the womb, and he shall begin to deliver Israel out of the hand of the Philistine. And when I said that the angels telling her that she shall not eat unclean things, it doesn't mean that she was not keeping God's commandment, but the majority of the Israelites, they was living on this uncleanness life. So the angel was making it clear unto her, don't do that. Don't just go and live the way just like the other one. Don't eat unclean just like this other Israelite. Don't do that. Okay. So he says, this child is from the womb, and the child shall begin to deliver Israel out of the hand of the Philistines. So from the womb, he's going to be the Most High going to choose her since from the womb to become a Nazarite. And sisters, these heathen, they teach us from their school system, that A child is, once the seed of the man go into your womb, that seed is not once the sperm of the man go into your womb, it's not a child yet. That sperm is not a child yet. They have all those names they call, but that's not according to the God of Israel. That is not according to the scriptures. According to the scriptures, once that sperm go into your womb, that is a child. That right there is a child. Okay, so don't allow the heathen nation to tell you all these foolish things, because what they teaching you is foolishness, and that thing, those teaching going to destroy you, because they're telling you it's not a child, it's just a thing. So you can take all these pills and all these things and drink this, and all that seed will die. It's not a child yet, so you don't have to feel I forgot the name. You don't have to feel sorry, okay? So you didn't do evil things. I mean, it's not a child yet. You don't have to feel sorry, okay? It's not a child yet, so you can get rid of it. But that is a murder. It is a murder. It doesn't matter how they're trying to teach you, how they present it onto you. It is a murder. If you're doing this, the Most High is going to destroy you and throw you in the lake of fire, because this is murder. You murder these innocent babies. You must stop doing this. Otherwise, when the Most High, when the Most High judging the world, this judgment will become upon you. So stop listening to this heathen. And if you believe in the book, follow the scriptures, keep God's commandment, and have faith in Christ. Okay, let's go to the book of Numbers chapter 6. Okay. Numbers chapter 6 verse 1 through 8, through 8, okay? And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, When either man or woman shall separate themselves to vow a vow of a Nazarite, to separate themselves unto the Lord. And this is, you're older enough, you want to be you make this vow with the Most High. But in the case of Samson, the Most High chose him from the womb to become a Nazarite. Okay, so the angel was command the woman, you must keep this commandment. But here, these are like adult people who choose to I'm going to make this vow with the Most High to become a Nazarite. Okay, he shall separate himself from wine and strong drink, and shall drink no fine draught and wine, or fine draught of strong drink, neither shall he drink any liquid of grapes, nor eat moist grapes or dry. All the days of his separation shall he eat nothing that is made of the fine tree, from the kernels even to the husk. All the day of the vow of his separation there shall no Caesar come upon his head, until the days be fulfilled, in the which he separate himself unto the Lord. He shall be holy, and shall let the locks of the hair of his head grow, just like Samson. And Samson, he going to be from the womb till he died a Nazarite. It's not like this one, like you can choose and one day maybe you say, okay, I'm going to stop with that. No, Samson, he have born as a Nazarite and going to die as a Nazarite. Okay, that's what the Most High wants to happen. Okay, so he shall not cut his hair. Okay, but if you're not a Nazarite, you can cut your hair as an Israelite man. All the days that he separate himself unto the Lord, he shall come and no dead body. He shall not make himself unclean for his father or his mother, for his brother or for his sister, when they die, because the consecration of his God is upon his head. All the days of his separation he is holy unto the Lord. And that was under Moses. Okay, this day we under Christ right now. Okay, we are a servant of the Most High. Okay. No. So let's go back. Let's go back. So that was the law of the Nazarite. But let's go to the book of Luke chapter 1. Okay. So let's go to the book of Luke, chapter 1, verse 26, and we're going to read a similar story like the angel came to the wife of Manoah and was telling her that she's going to conceive a son, and this son from the Most High have chosen this son from the womb to become a Nazarite till he died. Okay, let's go and read a similar story, okay, about Mary and the angel. Okay, Luke chapter 1 verse 26 through 37. And in the 6th month the angel Gabriel was sent from God unto a city of Galilee named Nazareth, to a virgin espoused to a man whose name was Joseph, of the house of David, and the virgin's name was Mary. So she was espoused to a man, okay, and she was a virgin, okay. And the angel came in unto her and said, Hail, thou art highly favored, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women. Blessed art thou among women. And when she saw him, she was troubled at his saying, and cast in her mind what manner of salutations this should be. And the angel said unto her, Fear not, Mary, for thou hast found favor with God. And behold, thou shalt conceive in thy womb, and bring forth a son, and shall call his name Jesus, just like the angel told the wife of Manoah. He shall be great, and shall be called the Son of the Highest, and the Lord God shall give unto him the throne of his father David, and he shall reign over the house of Jacob forever, and of his kingdom there shall no be end. And you can go and read this prophecy in Isaiah chapter 9. Okay. Then said Mary unto the angel, How shall this be, saying, I know not a man? In other words, she is a virgin. She never have sex with a man. You see, the mother of the wife of Manoah, she never asked the angel this, like, how is this possible? Because I never know a man, because she was not a virgin. So it was no needed to ask the angel how she will going to bear this child, because she was not a virgin. Okay? And the angel answered and said unto her, The Holy Ghost shall come upon thee, and the power of the Highest shall overshadow thee. Therefore also that holy thing which shall be born of thee shall be called the Son of God. That the holy thing, Christ is holy. Okay? Christ is holy, and he shall be called the Son of God. Joseph is not the father. Joseph is not his father, but the Most High God is the father of Christ. You see, in the story of Manoah's wife and the angel, there you can see the difference. She was not a virgin, but Mary was a virgin. That's why the angel telling her all those things. If she wasn't a virgin, do you think the angels will, told her all those things? Because she was a virgin. And it is important, Israelite, to believe in this. Because if you don't believe in the virgin birth, that means you underestimate the Most High. And all these virgin births have a spiritual meaning. Just like Christ birthed out of the spirits, those who follow him going to born out of the spirit, first spiritual and then physical. Because in the end of the day, we all will become as a daughter and sons of the Most High. We will become spiritual beings. So if you don't believe in this, you're not going to be born spiritual and as well physical you're not going to be born again spiritual as well physical. It's important, Israelites. The scriptures make it clear. But this once again is about belief. If you're carnal, you're not going to believe in this. You're going to expect that Christ must be born just like you are, but you are not him. He is the Son of God. You are just a son of man who is unclean, have born in sins, but Christ is not so. So you cannot compare yourself with Christ. 36. And behold, thy cousin Elizabeth, she had also conceived a son in her old age, and this is the 6th month with her, who was called barren. So the same thing she was going through. The Most High have blessed her as well. But once again, you could see the difference between her and Mary. Mary, she was a virgin. Elizabeth was not a virgin. So it wasn't needed, for the angel to explain all those things to Elizabeth's husband, because I believe the angel went to Elizabeth's husband, right? Let me read it. So it wasn't no needed as well, because in the story of Elizabeth, the angel went to visit the husband of Elizabeth. Okay. 37. For with God nothing shall be impossible. You see, there is nothing impossible for the Most High. So why won't you believe that Christ is born out of the Spirit? That Christ is born from the Spirit, and that God the Almighty is His Father. Why can you believe that? The same God that have made you in the womb of His mom, the same God that have made you came from that seed that came out of the man, the sperm, and that sperm have become a man, that have become a human. If He can do that, the Most High can do anything. And I'm just using that as an example. You see, those things are things that man can do. The Most High, there is nothing impossible for Him, because He have made everything. It is the Word. He made everything with the Word. He made man, where He made the first man. He made him with the dust of the earth. And the woman, He made the woman with the ribs of the man. Everything are made by His word. He was saying that, like, let be that, and there was it with His word. So don't tell me that He can do this. Okay, because there is nothing impossible for Him. Okay, and Mary said, Behold, the handmaid of the Lord. Behold, the handmaid of the Lord. Be it unto me according to thy word. And the angel departed from her. So she believed. Okay, now let's go back. So I wanted to go there to to show you the difference between these two stories. Now let's go back. Verse 8. Verse 6. Then the woman came and told her husband, saying, A man of God came unto me, and his countenance was like the countenance of an angel of God, very terrible. But I asked him not whence he was, neither told me his name. So she wasn't sure of if this man was an angel. She was like a man of God, and he was looking like he was looking different, but she wasn't sure that that this man was an angel. Okay. So this tell you as well that the angels, he was look like them. The angel, they were black just like the Israelite. That's why she thought he was just a man of the Most High, a man of God. Okay? So the woman went and told her husband, but he said unto me, Behold, thou shalt conceive. So, okay, she said, okay, but I asked him not whence he was. So she didn't ask her who he was and his name, about his name, okay? But he said unto me, Behold, thou shalt conceive and bear a son, and now drink no wine nor strong drink, neither eat any unclean thing, for the child shall be a Nazarite to God from the womb to the day of his death. Then Manoah entreated the Lord, and said, O my Lord, let the man of God which thou didst send come again unto us, and teach us what we shall do unto the child that shall be born. So the man was praying to the Most High and asking him. Okay, and God hearkened to the voice of Manoah, and the angel of God came again unto the woman, as she sat in the field, but Manoah her husband was not with her. And the woman made haste and ran and shew her husband, and said unto him, Behold, the man hath appeared unto me that came unto me the other day. And Manoah arose and went after his wife, and came to the man, and said unto him, Art thou the man that spakes unto the woman? And he said, I am. And Manoah said, Now let thy words come to pass. How shall we order the child? And how shall we do unto him? So they believe. You see, when you believe in the Most High, you will ask him question. And what shall I do? And what about that? You ask him question. You don't go, how, okay, you believe in the woman. Okay, I believe in you, but what are the next step? What shall I do? Okay? Just like the scriptures, the Israelite in the book of Acts, once they told them about the death of Christ and resurrect and came to die for the Israelite, they was like, and what shall we do? Because when you believe in the Most High, you always ask, what is the next step? What is the next step? What shall I do? Because you believe in the Most High. Okay. And the angel of the Lord said unto Manoah, Of all that I said unto the woman, let her beware. She may not eat of anything that come of the vine, neither let her drink wine or strong drink, nor eat any unclean thing. All that I command her, let her observe. And Manoah said unto the angel of the Lord, I pray thee, let us detain thee until we shall have made ready a kid for thee. And this, our ancestor back then, they was like, how do you call this? I forgot the name. But once they, they was, I forgot the name. Okay, now, our righteous ancestor, they was hospitality, okay? They was hospitality, and this is what the Most High, what the Most High command them to be like this. You must be like hospitality, because you never know if it's a stranger or if you never know if it's the angel of the Most High. And in this case, he was an angel of the Most High. That's why the Most High command us to be kind. To be kind, when you're on the street or outside, someone maybe came and asked you for some bread or a drink or wine. Be kind and give it to them, because you don't know if it is the angel of the Most High. The Most High sent this angel to test you, to see, okay, you're preaching the gospel. You're talking about love and taking care of one another. Now, I'm going to send someone. And maybe the Most High can use this other nation as well. He can do it as well. The Most High will use anything, but he can to test you. And you send that person and say, okay, give me some, I need some help. And you refuse. You fail. Okay, you fail. So, you must be hospitality. And of course, everything, our people first. Our people first, okay? But once again, and I'm not talking about you going to take them into your home, no. I'm talking about, you walk in the street and this, because sometimes you see this heathen as well. They will come and ask you, can you give me some bread or money to buy some drink? Just give it to them. You don't have nothing to lose. Give it to them, because the Most High is testing us. He's testing you. But everything must go first to our people. But if this nation, once again, they come and say, can you help me with some food? I don't have nothing. Just give it to them. Okay, you give it to them. The Most High tester, he watching. Okay, so there was hospitality. So that's why they was making things ready for him to eat. So he was an angel. So Israelite, beware. Okay. And the angel of the Lord said unto Manoah, Though thou detain me, I will not eat of thy bread. And if thou wilt offer a burnt offerings, thou must offer it unto the Lord. For Manoah knew not that he was an angel of the Lord. So he didn't know. He thought he was just a man of God. But the angel, he said, no, just do it for the Most High, because I'm not going to eat. Just do it for the Most High. Okay, he was taking order. Do it for my Lord, because he is the one who sent me. Okay. And Manoah said unto the angel of the Lord, What is thy name? And when he saying this, what is thy name? That when thy sayings come to pass, we may do to the honor. So you like, what is your name? So when all these things come to pass, we can honor. We can say such and such and all that. You know how our people are. We can say, oh, his name was this, and he told us, and all that. And the angel of the Lord said unto him, Why ask thou thus after my name, saying, it is a secret. It is a secret. I'm not going to tell you my name. You see, in other books, the Most High tell them. Sometimes the Most High will tell the angel, my name is Gabriel. My name is I forgot the other name. My name is this. But the scripture said the Most High, he said, I'm going to be Most High said, I'm going to show mercy unto who I want to be merciful. I forgot the scriptures, okay? But the Most High, you know, if the Most High, he will I don't know how to say this, okay? But in this case, the Most High command them not to tell his name. But in other books, you will see the angel telling the prophet their names. My name is this. But in this case, my name is a secret. You don't have to know my names. Okay? So Manoah took a kid with a meat of offering and offered it upon a rock unto the Lord. And the angel did wondrously, and Manoah and his wife looked on. For it came to pass, when the flame went up toward heaven from off the altar, that the angel of the Lord ascended into flame of the altar, and Manoah and his wife looked on it, and fell on their faces to the ground. But the angel of the Lord did no more appear to Manoah and to his wife. Then Manoah knew that he was an angel of the Lord. You see, so once they have offered this, the Most High have received the offer, the angel, he ascended to heaven. They was like, oh, he was an angel. He was an angel. So these angels, they was just look like them. You see, these angels, they can appear in the form of a man, or in a fire, in a flame of fire, or what else? Sometimes the hand. But you know, they have all these different I will say I forgot the name, but they can manifest. They manifest in all these different shapes. I will say, I don't know the right word to use. Okay, you see. So once he went up, they was like, he is an angel of the Most High. You know. Yes. Okay. So then Manoah knew that he was an angel of the Lord. And Manoah said unto his wife, we shall surely die, because we have seen God. But his wife said unto him, if the Lord were pleased to kill us, he will not have received a burnt offering and meat offering at our hands. Neither would he have shewed us all these things, nor would as at this time have told us such things as this. The wife like, no, he's not going to. If he wanted to kill us, he will done all that. He didn't. You know, just like when Christ was in his full Godhead, he told Moses that if you see my face, you're going to die. So they thought it was God, but it is an angel. Okay. It is an angel. And sometimes, once again, this angel, if the Most High command him to show his face, he's going to show his face. If the Most High say don't, he will not do that. Okay, maybe he will speak, but you will not see his face. He will speak for the Lord, but without showing his face. Okay. So the wife like, why no? Take it easy. We're not going to die. Okay. The Most High command him to, you know. The Most High sent him, you know, to give us this message, this great message. So, and they have received our offers. They're not going to kill us. We're not going to die. So you have many people who saying they claim to see angels. They claim to see angels and all that. No, if you say you have seen these angels, then if these angels have spoken unto you, then it's must about things according to the scriptures. They shall tell you things about the scriptures, about the word of the Most High. But in these days, I believe maybe in the last days, like in those days of the disciples, when we coming close to the end, I believe that maybe the Most High will send His angels. Some of you might see His angels, and they will deliver you, just like they was doing in those days of the disciples. But now, the Most High speak us through His word. The Most High speak us through His word. So you don't go and think that, okay, angel will speak unto me. Only when the angel speak to me, then I'm going to do the will of the Most High. That's not going to happen. This evil spirit, they will speak unto you, okay? But not the righteous angels, because right now everything that we're supposed to, that the Most High want us to know, He have written all of them in the book of the Most High. They are written in the Bible. So this is how the Most High speak unto you. Like as an individual person, the Most High deal with everyone, like an individual, okay? The Most High still talk with Israelite in dreams, and when it's about your personal stuff, the Most High will speak to you in dreams, will tell you about certain things. But as a whole, the Most High speak unto us through the Bible. So you're not going. Don't wait on angels, because if you say an angel came and speak unto you, that's an evil spirit, okay? And if it's indeed an angel of the Most High, everything that he told you, that He commands you, you must read it out of the Bible. You have to find it from the Bible. Then it's from the Most High, okay? 24. And the woman bare a son, and called his name Samson. And the child grew, and the Lord blessed him. And the Spirit of the Lord began to move him at times in the camp of Dan, between Zorah and Eshtaol. So now, the Spirit of the Most High started begin to do His thing. Okay, just like Christ. Once it was time, the Spirit of the Most High started to work in Christ, and Christ was doing the work of the Most High in obedience. Okay, so Israelite, this was the lesson of today, and I hope you have learned something out of this both chapter. And I hope next week I will go to this. We're going to read further about Samson, because I love the story of Samson. Okay, I love this story. Okay, about Samson. Okay, Samson. Okay. Now, once again, this was the lesson of today, and I hope you have learned something out of this chapter. Shalom.